time for your ABC 36 Storm Team forecast.
A hot finish to the week here in central and eastern Kentucky on this Friday. That will be a prelude of things to come for the upcoming weekend. Hot and humid July weekend ahead. You want to stay hydrated, find a little air conditioning when possible. And the heat indices, they could creep above the 100-degree mark, especially late weekend, early next week. So plan accordingly there. And still looking at this frontal boundary sneaking in here by the middle part of next week, much needed shower activity and a bit of a break from the heat. Viper radar, we've had spotty showers and an occasional rumble of thunder kind of pulse up and pulse down. That is a very typical July and August type pattern here. Checking out the metro area, we've had a few just pop up here in Lexington. This one's already collapsing to the east of Lawrenceburg. Pretty intense right along the Washington-Marion County line. A little pink in there, maybe some small hail, a few flashes of lightning in it over the last 10 or 15 minutes. But that's been the case all afternoon long. Again, pulsing up and then they rain themselves out very quickly. More organized storms out here to the west, just ahead of a mid-level wave that's moving eastward. As these diminish, that rain-cooled air works eastward and there's enough moisture and lift with the afternoon heat to get a few of those isolated showers and storms going. A lot of sunshine there in Mount Sterling in front of the Montgomery County Courthouse where it is 90 degrees. Most locations sneaking above the 90-degree mark. Casey County near Liberty looking good there, 88. So we've seen upper 80s and low 90s out there right now, especially with a few of those storms around, some rain-cooled air. Notice Williamstown up in Grant County only at 73 because they had a storm roll through there within the past half hour. Everywhere else into the low and mid 90s. One thing that's helping out, our dew points aren't off the charts, at least here in the bluegrass eastward. Now you get farther west and there's a bit more in the way of humidity and moisture, and that's going to be moving eastward heading into the day tomorrow and beyond here. So not a whole lot going on. High pressure at the surface off to our northeast, so a pretty typical summertime type pattern. Anything that develops this evening should weaken out not long after sunset, and then we'll be quiet overnight with temperatures right around 70 in the morning, and then we'll kind of do it all again tomorrow with low to possibly even mid-90s here in the bluegrass. You see a few isolated pop-ups during the afternoon. That will be the case through the weekend into early next week, but you notice by Tuesday and especially Wednesday, that's when we're really going to ramp our chances up. But it is a summer weekend and it's going to be a hot and humid weekend. A lot of outdoor activities going on, so you definitely want to hydrate and slow it down during the hottest part of the day. And our hottest stretch may be on Monday and Tuesday. Now notice it is going to be humid, nothing crazy, but remember when we're in the mid to even upper 90s for highs, it doesn't take much humidity to get us into 100 plus heat index values, and that's what we're concerned with Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday afternoon. We'll have to watch for the potential of possibly a heat advisory. Here's the good news. That front that is going to be on the move and sweep through middle of next week, in its wake, we are probably looking at below average temperatures heading toward next weekend. So that's something to look forward to after the heat that is going to be kind of gripping the area much of the weekend. Wednesday looks promising for getting some beneficial rain. Some of the data even trying to check that front up and hold the rain chances into later next week. Mostly clear, warm and muggy during the overnight after the evening storm potential 70, 94 tomorrow, hot and humid. Just an isolated storm or two possible. More the same Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. And again, with it being as dry as it has been of late, can't rule out sneaking into the upper 90s in a few locations. There's your frontal boundary arriving on Wednesday, and behind it, a much more pleasant air for this time of the year with afternoon highs late next week into the mid 80s.